Alright, I'm just going to show this pistol because decided I'm going to mail it off and have some low profile Novaks put in here. And so I just went out there and got it, and I was just going to open it and hope. Look kind of bulky. Well, there's my old sights, and I just was too paranoid to try to take it out myself. Wow, this is just how they send it back. And the price, I mean, sights were about $100 for me to buy them. Cool. Wow, she's all greasy. But I mean, this thing is, these are these Uncle Mike Spiegel copies. I've had them for about 10 years. These are hard to even find now. I saw a pair on eBay the other day. There was one that was gone in no time for $100. Used to be 20 bucks. But anyway, I'm pleased with that. I was really just going to show the job they did. And they obviously have to machine the top of the slide in order to get this, you know, flush. But I didn't want to, I figured I could have knocked the back one out, but I really didn't want to scratch this up. It almost looks like they put, I mean, this is an epoxy finish, but looks like they did put some kind of a something up in there. But anyway, I got 3 of these magazines with this when I bought this probably 10 or 12 years ago. But it's a pretty sweet pistol. Took the magazine disconnect out of this a long time ago. Good trigger. While I'm showing these high powers, this is a copy. This is an FM high power M95 Classic. These are the ones made in Argentina after their contract ran out. They were licensed. They had the original ones. They had the relief cut, you know, that gives away the high power. And then they came out with these. I had these grips on here, but once I shot that one the other day. That's what got me thinking about the sights, and then so I pulled these out, and that's another one of the magazines that came with that one. Got the RDIH slide release. These are pretty much like stock high power. That's what kind of comes on the standard Browning models. These have the epoxy finish. It's not bad, but I just put those are Hogues. Those look pretty good. The fit on these things are great. I put this grip tape on all mine. I haven't put them on this because I had the original Packmars. I just put these on here. I'll probably put grip tape on that, but this will come right off. Just put you just wipe it down with alcohol, get you a piece of 3M like what you put on your deck, and that just gives you such a good fit, in my opinion. This is the one I did a video the other day of taking out the magazine disconnect. And this gun, I just bought this one. I don't, you know, of course, need is a relative term. I don't need it, but I looked on and happened to just see these on a military surplus site, figured it was an old link, clicked buy it now, and hell, they were available. And I told my FFL buddy, he bought 2, and within an hour they were gone. And now they're back. They were back on there for double the money, and they sold out. And while I'm showing these, I showed this one the other day. This is the original Arcus that I got. This is pretty much my favorite pistol. This one doesn't have the front serrations. This is a totally different model 94. This is a Mark III. It's still an Arcus 94, I guess, but this does not have the front serrations. It looks more like a Browning. Has the worn blued, I mean it is worn, you know, it had bluing and is worn, but I like this battle scarred look, and this is my favorite range pistol right here. This is, of all of these, not money, you know, withstanding, this is my favorite pistol here of these high powers. Now I mean, of course that's a beauty, but this one always goes right here. And then one other, while I'm showing you, this is one I just keep in my truck that I bought back in the day. Put that over there. When I bought this one, and this is the KA Mark III, which is the little sister or whatever to this one, kind of like the FM has the FM Detective, which is the, you know, the Commander size. That's basically what this is in this. And this one's rusty. This was the more beat up one that I got when I ordered them in the first place, and this one I keep in my truck. I just have it in a hidden spot. One other thing on these guns are the, you know, I would not carry any of these cocked and locked myself. This one that I keep in my truck, you know, occasionally I will keep this one because I have it in a, actually have a, it's in my work truck, and I have a book of manuals, and I have a hole cut out behind a cardboard box, and it sits like that, so I'm not worried about it ever getting knocked off. But the, you know, that one's not real, you know, it's not a hard engagement. This one that I just got, that's hardly been used. Look how, I mean, that's plenty stiff enough there. That's got a good detent ball in there. I actually took some of this, the sights on this one were, I just took some of this model paint and I dipped it in a toothpick and brightened those up. Those look pretty good. Those don't look much, you know, different than the ones I just paid for. And then this one, that's not really stiff at all. On the Argentine one, there's not even really a detent. But again, these are just range guns for me. And then this one, pretty stiff. You know, so you could carry that like that. It's a pretty pistol though. But this, I actually had just ordered this one and this one. I might Scotch Brite this down, and this is some of that Oxbow cold bluing. I've seen some good results with that. And since the bottom of this looks fine and all the rest of it, I might cold blue this and do a video of that, you know, and just to see. Actually, this one I don't mind. I might do it on this one because I don't like that scratch parkerizing. But this gun's hardly been shot. Those are just scratches from, you know, they probably threw them in a case of 100 guns and shipped them to America. You know, they don't really care about them. But anyway, that's the Arcus deal. Again, this one's got the, you know, the beaver tail where these don't. So I don't really understand how that is. I like the looks of these better without, and I don't get hammer bite myself. But this is a sweet little pistol here. Alrighty. That's it for the Arcus.